Have you ever wondered why some people seem to radiate confidence while others struggle to even take the first step? What if everything you've been told about confidence is actually holding you back? Imagine for a moment that confidence isn't about waiting until you feel ready, or about having all the answers, or even about believing in yourself before you start. What if the real secret is that confidence is built by doing the thing you're afraid of, even when your heart is pounding and your mind is racing with doubts? Most people have it backwards. They think confidence is something you need before you act, but the truth is, confidence is the reward you earn after you act. Think back to a time when you faced something new: a job interview, a big presentation, a difficult conversation, or even just trying something outside your comfort zone. Did you feel confident before you did it? Probably not. But after you did it, after you survived, after you realized you could handle it, didn't you feel a little more sure of yourself? That's because confidence is built through action, not the other way around. It's a muscle, and like any muscle, it grows stronger the more you use it. There's a popular belief that confidence comes from positive thinking or repeating affirmations. Maybe you've tried writing "I am confident" on your mirror, or listening to motivational speeches, or telling yourself you can do it. And while positive self-talk can help, it's not enough on its own. Real confidence comes from keeping promises to yourself, from following through even when it's uncomfortable, from showing up for yourself day after day. Every time you do what you said you would do, your brain collects evidence that you are capable, and over time, this evidence builds true, lasting confidence. Think of it like fitness. Wishing to be fit doesn't make it happen. It's the daily actions, showing up, working out, eating well, that create results. The same is true for confidence. You can't just wish for it, you have to work for it. And when you start something new, it's normal to feel uncertain or even like an imposter. Your brain is wired for survival, not success. It wants to avoid risk and discomfort. But by taking action, even when you're afraid, your brain learns that it's safe. Each small win builds more confidence. Confidence is like a muscle. If it isn't used, it gets weaker. To build unshakable confidence, you need to track your progress. Data, not just feelings, shows growth. Tracking your wins, no matter how small, provides objective evidence of improvement. The fastest way to build confidence is to start small. Choose a task so simple it's impossible to fail. For example, making your bed every morning, drinking a glass of water, or completing a tiny daily goal. These small wins create momentum and make bigger challenges feel more manageable. Big goals can feel overwhelming, but breaking them down into tiny, manageable steps makes progress possible. Each step completed is a win that builds confidence. If fear is holding you back, remember, emotion follows motion. Taking action, even when scared, is what reduces fear. The brain learns from experience that the situation is safe, and the fear fades. Fear is a normal part of growth. Instead of trying to eliminate fear, take it with you, carry it along as you move forward. The goal isn't to be fearless, but to act despite fear. Building confidence is the first step to achieving anything in life. Confidence is the result of action, not the requirement for it. Track your progress to see real growth. Break big goals into tiny steps. Take action, even when afraid. Let's talk about tracking progress. Why is it so important? Because your brain is wired to remember the negative more than the positive. It's easy to forget the days you made progress and focus only on the days you struggled. But when you track your wins, no matter how small, you create a record of your growth. You can look back and see how far you've come. Maybe you're trying to lose weight, learn a new skill, or build a business. Progress doesn't happen overnight, but if you track your actions, what you ate, how you worked out, what you accomplished, you'll see the line isn't straight, but it's moving up over time. Confidence comes from data, not dopamine. It's not about feeling good in the moment. It's about seeing real, measurable progress over time. If you're struggling to stay consistent, maybe you're trying to go too big, too fast. The fastest way to build confidence is to start with something so small you can't lose. For example, instead of trying to overhaul your entire diet, start by drinking 1 extra glass of water a day. Instead of running a marathon, start by walking around the block. Small wins matter, they create momentum, they build the belief that you can do more. When setting big goals, break them down into the smallest possible steps. Every day, check off one small thing. Over time, these small steps add up to big results. If you ever feel like you're not making progress, look at your data, look at your wins, remind yourself of how far you've come. If you're scared to even start, remember, emotion follows motion. Taking action, even when scared, is what builds confidence. Fear is a mile wide and an inch deep. It means your brain is working properly. The thing stopping you isn't the fear, it's the belief that you have to get rid of the fear before you act. That's not how the brain works. The fear will be strongest right before the breakthrough. When you step into the thing you're scared of, whether it's public speaking, starting a business, or having a tough conversation, you can't control the fear. But once you do it, the fear fades. Every time you take action, your brain learns that you can handle it. Building confidence is a journey. It's not about being fearless. It's about acting despite fear. It's about collecting evidence that you are capable, one small step at a time. So, what's the next step for you? What's one tiny action you can take today? Maybe it's making your bed. Maybe it's sending that email. Maybe it's speaking up in a meeting. Whatever it is, start small, track your progress, celebrate your wins. Remember, confidence is the result of action, not the requirement for it. Track your wins, no matter how small. Break big goals into tiny steps. Take your fear with you and do it anyway. You've got this. Start today and watch your confidence grow. And as you move forward, ask yourself, what would happen if you stopped waiting for the perfect moment and just started? What if you gave yourself permission to be a beginner, to stumble, to learn, to grow? What if you saw every challenge as an opportunity to collect more evidence that you are capable? Imagine how your life could change if you approached every day as a chance to build your confidence, one small action at a time. Think about the people you admire, the ones who seem uncheckable, who take risks, who lead, who inspire others. They weren't born confident. They built it step by step, by showing up, by failing, by learning, by trying again. You can do the same. The journey to confidence isn't about never feeling fear or doubt. It's about moving forward anyway. It's about proving to yourself over and over that you can handle whatever comes your way. So as you listen to this, take a deep breath and think about one thing you've been putting off because you didn't feel ready. What's one small step you can take today? Even if it scares you, write it down, commit to it, and when you do it, no matter how it goes, celebrate the fact that you took action. That's how confidence is built, not in giant leaps, but in tiny, consistent steps. Over time, those steps add up. They become a path. And before you know it, you'll look back and realize you become the confident person you always wanted to be. So don't wait. Don't let fear decide your future. Start now, start small, and remember, every action you take is a vote for the person you want to become. Confidence isn't something you find, it's something you create, and it starts with you right here, right now.